What's up, everyone? So today I'm going to be cleaning the incubator that my brother-in-law graciously gave me. We've had quail eggs that he also gave us in the incubator for 21 days now, and we only got the one hatchling that you've seen on another video. Out of the 40 eggs, I think a majority of that was probably our fault because we were not quite sure how to do everything. Tried to maintain between 97 and 99 degrees, but hey, it is what it is. We'll get some more to add to it, but now it's time to get the incubator all cleaned up and get it prepared for our next batch of eggs. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is a toothbrush, some vinegar, and some bleach. And we'll not be mixing the bleach and the vinegar together. I know that can create a very noxious gas. It's just going to be for helping clean up some tough stuff while I'm washing things away. Okay, so the incubator that my brother-in-law gave us, he had put in a fan to distribute the heat around. Unfortunately, the transformer was bad, and I wired in a 5-volt USB charger to get the fan running. So one of the things we're going to be doing is cleaning up this wiring, put on some heat shrink and soldering in the USB cable. Of course, cleaning everything and cleaning the inside of all of this. We had 40 eggs. Like I said, we only had the one hatch, and spot is inside. None of the rest of these ever formed. They were clear, see-through the entire time. So I'm going to bury all of these, and maybe they'll turn into fertilizer in the future. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to clean is this little screen. We'll wash it and spray it with bleach. If you're going to use bleach, I recommend you put it in a spray bottle. It's up to you. You know how best to operate your stuff, but this is what I'm going to use. Be sure and keep it away from your clothes. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is clean up the egg turner. Really, what I'm going for here is looking for spots that are relatively dirty, that need a little scrub. I'm just hitting those spots. All I have on this is a little bit of Dawn detergent. It looks like you can pull this apart. There's some notches here, but I cannot quite figure out how to get this out. It looks like it'll just snap out, but I do not want to take the chance of breaking it. So until I get that figured out, this is going to be the way I'm cleaning it. This is the turning motor, and I tried to take special care not to get it wet. As you can see, I've gotten a majority of everything off. You scrub it, Some's coming off, some's not coming off. A lot of this is just caked on because this was used. But I'm going to give it one more round of bleach and then rinse it out and call it good. Okay, all done. With the top, I'm not going to remove the heating element because this really doesn't touch anything. All I'm going to do is give it a very gentle wash, making sure I avoid the electronics here. For these bits that are close to the electronics, I will hand clean those. The next part of this project is going to be permanently attaching this USB cable to the fan. And these are very, very small gauge wire. I'm going to go, this is probably an 18 to 20, and this is probably a 22 or so. So it's very fine wire. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip off the ends because I just had them screwed together when I was testing it out, running the fan while we were incubating the birds. So I'm going to go ahead and get some new cable on this and let's see about getting it soldered up. Use a little heat shrink to make sure we're covering those seals. This is the smallest heat shrink I have. This is for 18 to 20 gauge, so hopefully it'll hold in well. Okay, so now you can see we have these all stripped. Okay, so it's not going to win any prizes for beauty, but I'm not worried about that. I just want to get it permanent. Okay, so now is the moment of truth. Let's see if I messed anything up. There we go. That's a good sign. Everything's working. Fantastic. What I'm going to do now is run a little bit of electrical tape around this. I should have probably put in another piece of heat shrink, but if I have problems, this will allow me to quickly access it. Okay, so now that we've got all of this reconnected, we've got the fan back installed, I've moved it to where it's away from the heating element, the wires away from the heating element. It's the electronics. The element actually, as you can see, runs all around, but I just wanted to have it a little bit out of the way. We'll slide it back into place, like so. Let's hook it up and test it. And there we go. It's working. Okay, so this completes the cleanup of the incubator box. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you like this video, or if it helped you in any way, please hit that thumbs up button. We really appreciate it. Thank you, be good to each other, and have a good day.